The moment you stop chasing, everything changes. Some people only respect you after feeling your absence. Silence has a power most people underestimate. The strongest move is learning how to walk away calmly. Let them lose you, besties, and watch who finally realizes your value. Number 1. When you stop chasing, people finally see your value. People stop valuing you the moment they believe you will never leave. Constant availability slowly destroys mystery, respect, and emotional weight. The more you chase attention, the cheaper your presence begins to feel. Humans naturally protect what feels rare and ignore what feels guaranteed. Most people never notice your sacrifices because consistency becomes invisible over time. You answered every call, every message, every emotional need, and somehow still became overlooked. That is the dangerous psychology of overgiving. When someone knows you will always stay, effort disappears silently. Respect fades when boundaries disappear. Emotionally powerful people understand something most never learn. Your energy is valuable only when access to it is limited. Silence creates questions that constant talking never can. The moment you stop explaining yourself, people begin analyzing your absence. The moment you stop chasing, people finally feel the space you once filled. Absence forces reflection. Distance exposes who truly cared and who only enjoyed convenience. Some people were attached to your availability, not your value. That realization changes everything. Powerful people do not beg to be chosen, understood, or respected. They quietly step back and let behavior reveal the truth naturally. There is unmatched power in becoming emotionally unavailable to those who constantly undervalue you. Not out of revenge, but out of self-respect. Because chasing people who ignore your worth teaches them they can survive without appreciating you. But your silence teaches what your presence never could. And suddenly, the same people who ignored you begin wondering why they can no longer reach the version of you that once gave them everything. Number 2. The strongest people know when to become unavailable. Some people lose respect for you the moment they realize you'll always stay. The strongest people know when their presence is no longer appreciated. Over-explaining yourself slowly destroys your value. Constant availability teaches people they never have to earn your energy. The moment you stop chasing, the power shifts silently. Emotionally intelligent people do not beg to be understood. They notice distance and quietly create more of it. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your heart, your time, or your peace. People become careless when they think you'll never leave. That is why silence feels dangerous to them. Because silence forces people to face your absence without distraction. Strong people stop arguing when they realize respect should never require persuasion. Attention is expensive. Giving it to everyone makes your presence feel ordinary. Rare people become unforgettable because they are not always available. The loudest person in the room usually has the least control. Real power moves quietly. The moment you stop reacting emotionally, people begin studying your silence. Distance exposes intentions faster than words ever could. Some people only value you after losing direct access to you. That is not cruelty. That is consequence. Emotionally exhausted people finally heal when they stop forcing connections that drain their soul. Walking away calmly confuses people who expected endless tolerance. The strongest people understand one painful truth. Sometimes respect begins exactly where availability ends. Number 3. Disappear quietly and watch how people react. People stop respecting you the moment they realize you will never leave. Constant availability teaches others that losing you has no consequences. Attention is emotional currency, and most people spend it too cheaply. The moment you stop reacting, the entire dynamic begins to change. Silence creates questions that explanations never can. People become uncomfortable when they can no longer predict your emotions. Your absence forces others to confront the value they ignored. Manipulators survive on emotional access, not genuine connection. The less you respond, the less control they feel over you. Nothing shocks people more than losing someone they thought would always stay. Over-explaining destroys mystery, and mystery creates psychological power. Emotionally powerful people do not beg to be understood. They quietly remove their energy and let silence reveal the truth. Distance exposes intentions faster than arguments ever will. Some people only notice your importance after your presence disappears. When you stop chasing validation, your energy immediately becomes rare. Rare energy attracts attention without asking for it. People replay your silence in their minds longer than your words. Walking away calmly creates deeper impact than emotional revenge. The strongest people leave without needing the final explanation. Your peace becomes dangerous to people who benefited from your confusion. Not reacting is sometimes the loudest statement you can make. Absence creates emotional weight that constant presence never could. Those who underestimated you begin feeling your value in the emptiness you leave behind. Disappear quietly, improve privately, and let their curiosity speak louder than your return. Number 4. Let them ignore you. It reveals everything. People who truly value you never make you feel invisible for long. Ignoring someone is often a silent confession of their real priorities. The hardest truth to accept is that effort means nothing when interest disappears. Stop calling it confusion when their actions already gave you the answer. Rejection is painful because it destroys the fantasy you created about them. Attention reveals everything words try to hide. Never beg someone to choose you while they comfortably live without your presence. Forced relationships slowly poison self-respect from the inside. The more you chase validation, the more people believe they can replace you easily. Some people only keep you close because you make their loneliness quieter. The moment you stop over-explaining yourself, peace finally enters your life. Emotional detachment is not coldness. It is self-protection. Powerful people do not fight for attention they naturally deserve. Silence exposes fake connections faster than arguments ever could. Every delayed reply, ignored message, and empty excuse reveals hidden truth. Stop convincing people to care when genuine care never requires persuasion. Sometimes distance is the only language disrespectful people understand. Let people lose access to you if they continue treating your presence casually. Not everyone deserves unlimited emotional access to your heart. Some endings arrive to protect your mental peace, not destroy your happiness. Maturity begins when you stop chasing closure from emotionally unavailable people. The strongest move is walking away without needing revenge or explanation. Your absence will teach lessons your loyalty never could. One day, they may realize your value after experiencing life without your energy. And by then, your silence will already have moved on forever. Number 5. Master the skill of walking away without anger. Walking away without anger is a level of power most people never reach. Weak people need revenge to feel strong. Powerful people simply leave. Not every betrayal deserves an emotional reaction. Sometimes silence says everything your anger never could. The moment you stop arguing for your worth, your life changes completely. Emotionally intelligent people do not chase respect. They observe disrespect once, then detach quietly. Nothing confuses toxic people more than calm distance. They expected tears. They expected desperation. They expected another chance to control your emotions. Instead, you gave them silence. That silence became your freedom. Real self-respect begins when you stop forcing people to choose you. Closure is not always necessary for healing. Sometimes the disrespect was the closure. Sometimes the neglect was the answer. Mature people understand that not every ending needs a final conversation. Some doors close forever without warning, and that is completely okay. The strongest people master emotional control during disappointment. Anyone can explode in anger. Very few can remain calm while walking away from people they once loved deeply. Calm detachment terrifies people because it removes their emotional power over you. Your peace becomes untouchable. Your energy becomes unavailable. Your absence becomes permanent. Never stand in front of someone begging to be valued correctly. The right people never require emotional auditions. Every time you tolerate disrespect, you teach others how to treat you. Every time you walk away calmly, you teach yourself your true value. Some people only realize your importance after losing complete access to you. By then, your silence already moved on emotionally. The most dangerous transformation happens when a kind person finally learns how to leave peacefully.